So now I'm going to just take a small opportunity to show you how to insert the best bet databases into your subject guide based on the criteria suggested or requested in the subject guide templates. I'm referring back to Julia Main's In Progress Grade 3 Science Guide. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the first strand here, growth and changes in plants. Under here, you will see where it says Suggested Databases. Insert the best bet databases for the subject area. Ensure that there are 3 listed, but no more than 5. So, these are just examples of how this is done, and I'm going to show you how to select the best bet databases for your subject guides. What you need to do is go to the A to Z database list, which looks slightly different now in our new system. One way to do that is to click on the I where it says Preview Guide, and you'll see a new tab opens up here. And in it, the header appears, and in the header are these new drop-down menus. So I'm going to click on Games and Databases, and this is the A to Z list of databases. To find the best bets, I go to All Subjects, and I select the subject, which would be the same one that's assigned to this particular guide, which is grade 1 to 8 science. So I'm going to type in science, and see grade 1 to 8 science pops up. I'll click on that. Okay, so there's 20 databases that are indexed in the system as being associated with grade 1 to 8 science. Now that's quite a lot to choose from. So Patrine, Patricia, and myself, we've gone through and selected various databases that are considered of the highest value based on their content, the diversity of the materials available in that database, and popularity, usability, as well as various other features. And these are considered the best bets. They come to the top of the list, and you'll see below it are the rest of the databases associated with 1 to 8 science listed alphabetically. Okay, so here there's BrainPop Junior, Britannica Middle School, Core Concepts Biology, Power Knowledge Earth and Space Science, Power Knowledge Life Science, Power Knowledge Physical Sciences. So I could use all of these, however, I have to be a little discerning. Core Concepts Biology we know is a higher level database, so it fits into the subject area of grade 1 to 8 science, but it's perhaps geared more to grade 7 and 8 than is towards the grade that we're working with, which is grade 3. So I'm going to insert between 3 to 5 of these as my selections. In the strand that I'm doing right now is growth and changes in plants. So Earth and space will not be of particular use to me, and neither will, let me see, physical science or life science. I need to choose here. I'm going to take a look. Okay, so I think actually green living, these kinds of things, this is life science. That's going to be applicable. So I'm going to select, based on what I think, Power Knowledge Life Science, BrainPop, and how about Britannica Middle School is here, so therefore I'm imagining Britannica Junior for the elementary level would also be very good. So I'm going to pick those 3. So I'm going to go back to my guide and scroll down to where it says Suggested Databases. And I'm going to insert the 3 databases that I'd like to use. So here I'm going to click on Add Reorder, scroll down, and select Database. And I'm going to select my database. Here it's going to be BrainPop. And it says BrainPop Juniors for grade 1 K to 3, and BrainPop Regular is for probably grade 4 to up. So actually I'm going to pick BrainPop Junior because we're doing grade 3. And you can see here there's some options about where the description would appear. And I'm going to display the description beneath the item for now, but I can change it later if I'd like to. So I'll insert that. I'm going to pick my next one, database, and I remember Power Knowledge, and I want it to be the life science. And again, And see my various options come up here about where to display the description. I'm going to keep it as it is for now. Press save. And then my last one was going to be Britannica. So I go database right there and search Britannica Elementary School Edition. There we are. And I'm going to keep the description in the same place. So now I've got the 3 that I like the most. I'll just double check here. Is there any other ones that I want to include? Not right now, I don't think. Perhaps BrainPop Regular might be of use, but I think we're okay. And I've followed the instructions to say it's between 3 and 5. So I'm going to delete the instructions. There we go. And I'm going to delete these 3 because they're not what I'm wanting. They were just examples. So remove, delete, remove, delete, remove, delete. Now it says here, find more databases. This really is meant to be at the bottom of the list because that's what it was demonstrated as. So I need to reorder these content items. To do that, I click on Add Reorder, scroll to the bottom where it says Reorder Content, and then up here you'll see this is a list of our 3 databases and this is the link. I'm going to simply move the link below the databases. There we go. Done reordering. Save. And that's it. All done. Those are my 3 best bet databases for this section. If I decided that there was another area within my strands that required the exact same 3 databases or 5 databases or 4 databases that I inserted, I could simply map this box to another strand. However, as this one's for life sciences and that's appropriate for plants, and we imagine that forces causing movement is different, I'm not going to map it there. Perhaps soils in the environment might be a place where I want to map this box. So just to show you how that would be done, I'm going to click on there, and this is where the suggested database box goes between this below this how-to box. So I'm simply going to delete it, delete, and then down here I'm going to reuse existing box, and it's in the in progress grade 3 science by Julia Main. Then the name of the box is under this strand called growth and changes in plants, and it's under suggested databases. Now note how I'm not copying the box, I'm mapping it because I want it to be exactly the same, and if I ever make a change to the original box, that this one would also get updated. So I'm going to press save. Perfect. And you can see here by this cycle image, this recycling image, that it's actually mapped, and it does mention it here as well in the text. And so this is out of order again, so I can reorder the boxes on a page as well as the content within a box, but I'll show you how to reorder this. Let's see here. I need to reorder. Cancel. It's not cooperating. Let's see, I'm refreshing the page. And what I want to do is reorder it. However, it doesn't seem to like that right now. So I'm going to have to look into that. I think it's because, Julia, you're the owner of this guide, and I'm just going in for a demonstration. So perhaps you would be able to reorder these boxes, whereas I cannot right now. But what you would do is the same thing as you did with this first page, where you click on Add Reorder. Oh, no, I remember now. Sorry. You go here, and this is at the page level. So you're going to go Page, Reorder, Move Boxes. There we are. And Suggested Databases is moved up above the VLC bookmark, but below the How-To section. Save. See, we got there eventually. Alright, so if anyone has any further questions about how to add best bet databases, please be sure to let me know. I'll also note to you that it is very good. It's a nice visibility feature to have the content of a guide end at approximately the same area so that it looks like it's full and there's no big white spaces. We know that Julia hasn't even had the opportunity to work on this guide yet, so I'm sure that that's something that will come along later. But one of the ways you can play with shrinking the size of columns, etc., is to simply do as was shown before, where you would hide the descriptions on these databases or hide the descriptions associated with links. So, for example, there's lots of places where you'll probably insert links, and you can choose to have the description appear below the link, or it can be something that's only shown when you mouse over the link. Okay, well, thanks very much for your time, and we will see you soon. Bye.